Shopify is the biggest e-commerce platform in the world, and if all I cared about was flexibility, it's probably what I would choose. But I've made more money with my Sellvia stores, so today I want to explain how I did that. And I also want to explain where Shopify still wins. As you may know from my previous video, I've actually been working with Sellvia for quite a bit, so I know how this all works. I've also been speaking with some guys who run successful Shopify stores, so that's why I can say that my comparison is based on real knowledge. Why this comparison isn't as simple as it looks. So, a lot of people compare Sellvia and Shopify as if they're direct competitors, but the two platforms solve different problems. Shopify gives you a huge amount of flexibility. You can build almost any type of e-commerce business on it. A clothing brand with personalized prints? Shopify can do that. Want subscriptions, loyalty programs, advanced apps, and custom checkout experiences? No problem. The trade-off is that you have more decisions to make. With Sellvia, the goal is different. The platform is built around getting a store up and running quickly with products already available and most of the business tools ready to use. That's why I advise you to ask yourself this question first. Do you want to build a brand, or do you want to start earning as quickly as possible? Your answer usually determines which platform makes more sense for you. Setup and learning curve. Let's talk about the learning curve and the setup. With Shopify, you start making decisions immediately. Which themes should I use? Which apps do I need? How will I handle marketing? What about the domain name? And many other details. Sure, some people enjoy that process, but others kind of get overwhelmed. A beginner can spend weeks watching tutorials and comparing different apps. Sellvia feels much simpler. They provide you with a ready-made store structure, including marketing and a huge selection of products. You still need to work on the business, but you're spending less time assembling the store and more time trying to generate sales. For beginners, that's often a huge advantage. But there's another reason you can start earning much faster with Sellvia: products. And see, this is probably the biggest difference between the two platforms. Shopify itself doesn't give you digital products to sell. You need to create them yourself, source them from somewhere else, upload them, organize delivery, and set up the right apps or tools to make everything work. That's completely fine if you already have your own digital products ready. Many creators and brands actually prefer that level of control. Sellvia, though, takes a more direct approach. It gives you access to a ready digital product catalog. Finance guides, business products, AI toolkits, career products, home guides, lifestyle products, beauty guides, and many other categories. They're all already prepared for you. You simply add them to your store and start selling. Customers receive digital products immediately after purchase, so there are no shipping delays, no inventory issues, or manual delivery problems. That saves a lot of time compared to creating your own digital catalog from scratch. And once the products are in your store, people still need to find them. That's where marketing starts to matter. Marketing. So, marketing is another area where the experience feels completely different. Shopify gives you access to thousands of marketing tools and apps. That flexibility is great if you already know what you're doing, but as I said, it can feel overwhelming. You search for one feature and start comparing 10 different apps that all promise similar results. You're reading reviews, watching tutorials, trying to figure out which option is best. As for Sellvia, instead of building campaigns yourself, you can use an advertising system that promotes products across platforms like Google, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Amazon. That doesn't mean sales happen automatically, but it removes a lot of technical work that usually slows beginners down. But let's be fair, Shopify has strengths that Sellvia simply isn't trying to compete with. Who should choose Shopify? I would choose Shopify if my main goal was building a serious long-term brand with complete control over everything. I would choose it if I need custom functionality. Let's say I have my own products and a very specific vision for my business. Shopify is excellent for that. There are thousands of apps, developers, integrations, and customization options available. That's why many large e-commerce brands use it. But not everybody wants to build the next major e-commerce brand. Some people simply want a store that can launch quickly and start testing with right away. Who should choose Sellvia? This is where Sellvia has a clear advantage. It's designed for people who want to focus on selling rather than assembling every piece of the business themselves. And that's the reason I've personally had better results with Sellvia stores. I was able to start selling much faster, products went live faster, promotions started sooner, and I began learning from real customer behavior much earlier. That's a big advantage when you're trying to figure out what works and what doesn't. The faster you get real data, the faster you can improve. If you'd like to check out Sellvia, the link's below in the description. And if you'd like me to compare Sellvia with another e-commerce platform, leave a comment and tell me which one. If this video helped, hit like and subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.